which is a new feature with HAPS. And if somebody is joining me, then let me know if I'm properly aligned here. Um, so anyway, it is Wednesday, and I'm a cartoonist, as I said, and I draw something in the news every day for you guys on HAPS News. And hi, John from Rockville. John, can you tell me if I'm properly, am I properly aligned? Am I upside down? Am I sideways? Just trying to do this correctly. Hi, Daniel from Westminster. I'm sideways. How about this? Now am I upright? Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to try to do it landscape. I don't see any feature here that will make me switch it to landscape. Oh, is it fixed? Can I go sideways now? Not that I need to, but I want to put sideways on my drawing table. Is that correct? Sorry, guys, for all the tech issues, but it is a startup, so we're getting this worked out. Hi, Peter from Seattle. I have to read you sideways. I'm in landscape now. Okay, great. Okay, thank you. Hey, thank you to all the HAPS tech guys for fixing it. Yeah, it's Wednesday, and it's Women's Rights Wednesday here at the Liza Donnelly shop. So I'm going to draw something about women's rights. As I promised, every Wednesday I'll try to do something about that, unless there's breaking news. I heard that there is breaking news in that Hunter Biden is being investigated for tax issues in Delaware. My smell test is that that's a Trump thing, but we'll see. I mean, it's perfectly possible that he's been trying to do something hinky with taxes. Wouldn't, lots of people do. Oh, Daniel, you like me sideways. How about when I when I tilt my head? Peter says, turn the phone back to how you just had it, like this, Peter. So when I turn it around to my table to draw, I want to make sure I have it right. Let me do that now, and then I can't really read your comments when it's turned around. Okay, so I'm in landscape now. I'm facing the camera. My phone is in vertical, but I'm in landscape. Okay, so when I turn the phone to my paper, I assume that I stay in this form, and it'll be landscape. Okay, tell me, is that landscape? Am I in landscape mode still? I live in New York, in the Hudson Valley right now. I'm in New York City when there's not a pandemic and a lockdown. So anyway, I'm glad I draw about women's rights, and I was doing some reading today. Make sure you can see me. I got a new holder. Okay, it's in landscape. Daniel tells me it's in landscape. Okay, so I got a new holder for my phone, so it can be in landscape and hopefully be higher up. There, I can actually raise it even higher. I'll have to figure that out later. Okay. Forgive me for all this technical stuff. Anyway, women and the coronavirus, how is it affecting women? I started reading an article yesterday about, it was in the Washington Post, about waitresses and COVID, and how this article said that there's a study done, it was a very small study done that said that waitresses are getting more harassment during the pandemic, and also fewer tips, or less money in tips, not fewer tips, but less money in tips. So Thought that was interesting, and I was wondering about this article because the things they described. So some of the waitresses are saying, and I don't deny that they're being harassed. I'm sure they are, and they always have been. That's the thing is they've always waitresses are often harassed and asked uh, inappropriate things or inappropriate comments, given inappropriate comments. I've never been a waitress, but that's what I've heard. Are you seeing me okay? It says low battery. Um, I thought it was plugged in properly. Okay. Um, out in the world. Like yesterday, I was in my small town here, and I drew the four corners, or part of it anyway. Daniel says, when you go back to staying in hotels, always give a decent tip for the maid staff. They're tipped very low, if any at all. That's so true. I have to say, I don't think about that. I should do that. Thank you for reminding me, Daniel. I do travel a lot, and not lately, but I do travel a lot, and I'll do that. Daniel says, please fight food insecurity in your community by starting a meal train. What's a meal train? Hashtag meal train. What else are you guys saying? Anybody else have something to tell me or say? Today I was going to tell you about a fundraiser that I'm doing with Absolute Art. They do prints of artwork, and they're doing a print of my work. So if you go to Absolute Art on Instagram, you'll see a fundraising event there on their homepage where you can capture one of my drawings and enter to receive a print of my work that they're producing, and the money goes to an art organization that they donate to. So thanks, John. John just donated to my cause. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't. I'm not doing this live drawing for anybody at the moment, except for Haps News, and I really appreciate any support you can have. You can in fact go to my homepage here, my what do you call it? My homepage, and you can subscribe, or you can become a sponsor. Which John is a sponsor, and I really appreciate that. You can be on my team and join the Haps community. Great group of people, the Haps community, a really interesting new startup. Check it out. There's a lot of people broadcasting from all over the world. It's a global community, which I love. Let's see who else. Pablo gave me an award. Thank you, Pablo. John says the video is mostly frozen for me today. And John, you're in Rockville, Maryland, right? So I don't know why that would be. Perhaps people know any reason why. Tomorrow, what's going on tomorrow? Another news day, another possible appointment from Joe Biden. I don't know what Trump's up to. He's doing a lot of complaining on Twitter. Every now and then I go over and check his Twitter to see what he's talking about. And it's just kind of amazing how he's still hanging on to the fact that he thinks the election was rigged. And yesterday he contacted the Pennsylvania state government and tried to get them to reverse the election in Pennsylvania. So we've never seen anything like this. It's kind of amazing, and I think about who's people are probably writing the screenplay of all this right now, right? There's a number of people in Hollywood that are trying to craft the story of this last 4 years, and I wonder who's going to play Trump. What actor would play Trump? Have any ideas? Really interesting. One of my favorite political movies is All the President's Men, about the Watergate break-in and the journalists that uncovered that at the Washington Post. And I lived through that. I was in Washington at the time. And it's a fantastic movie. If you haven't seen it, I don't know why you haven't. All the President's Men. It's just an incredible movie about the Watergate and Nixon's resignation. And so we'll have to look forward to a really good docudrama, is that what they call them? Or a fictionalized version of what's been going on the last 4 years, or at least this last 4 months even, with Trump and the election. Let's see what you guys are saying. All right, Daniel said you're going to sponsor me when I get a new Apple Card. Well, great. Thank you, Daniel. Look forward to it. I have a nice group of supporters. I'm really happy about that. So thank you. Anyway, that's all I have for today. And I hope you guys are well. And I hope you're wearing your masks and staying inside and not getting into large groups and staying 6 feet away from people and all those good things. I just ordered a ton of groceries, and I went to the store yesterday with my mask and just bought more groceries than fit in my freezer because I don't want to have to go to the grocery store very often. So hope you guys are well. Stay well. Take care. And I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place, 5:30. And thanks for joining me. It's been a pleasure. Bye.